In October 2004, NBC began broadcasting a new reality show, The Biggest Loser. The idea behind the show was simple. 12 overweight people were challenged to lose their excess weight. The contestant who lost the most weight by the end of the 10-week program would be declared the biggest loser and would win $250,000. The contestants were taken to a ranch in Northern California. Their first day on the ranch, they were weighed. The biggest male contestant was Maurice, whose starting weight was recorded at 436 pounds. The next biggest male contestant was Ryan, who weighed in at 330 pounds. The largest female contestant was Kelly Min, who started out at 242 pounds. The next biggest female contestant was Lisa, whose starting weight was 236 pounds. During their first week, the contestants started working out in the gym with their trainers and began eating healthy diets. At the end of the week, the contestants were weighed again to see who had lost the most weight. Their change in weight is found by subtracting their current weight from their starting weight. The results? To calculate Maurice's change in weight, we'd find his starting weight and subtract his ending weight. Starting weight was 436. Ending weight was 423. The difference is 13 pounds. We do the same for the rest of the contestants to find their change in weight. Ryan's starting weight was 330 pounds. His ending weight was 311 pounds, giving us 19 pounds for a change in weight. Kelly Min's starting weight was 242 pounds. Her ending weight was 227 pounds, giving us a weight change of 15 pounds. Lisa's starting weight was 236 pounds. Her ending weight was 226 pounds, giving us a weight change of 10 pounds. We then compare the change in weight for each contestant to find out who lost the most weight. Ryan had lost 19 pounds, more than anyone else, so he was declared the biggest loser for week 1. The game went on for a few more weeks like that, calculating the weight lost by each contestant. Then, in week 7, the producers of the show realized they had a problem. Have you noticed what that problem is? Because the contestants had different starting weights, the simple weight lost calculation was inherently unfair to the smaller competitors. Bigger competitors had more weight to lose than smaller competitors. Maurice is 6 feet tall. His ideal weight is around 195 pounds. If Maurice lost enough weight to get to his ideal weight, his change in weight would be a starting weight of 436 minus the ideal weight of 195 is 241 pounds. Kelly Min is 5 feet 3 inches tall. Her ideal weight is about 120 pounds. If Kelly Min lost enough weight to get her ideal weight, her change in weight would be a starting weight of 242 pounds minus her ideal weight of 120 pounds would be a weight change of 122 pounds. If Maurice got down to his ideal weight, his weight change would be 241 pounds, which is almost exactly what Kelly Min weighed when she started. What can the producers do to make this game more fair? If you said the producers need to find a number that takes into account the difference in starting weights, you are right. There is a number that compares the change to the starting weight, the percentage change. We already know how to calculate the change. Take the starting value, subtract the ending value, and that gives you the change. The percentage change compares the change to the starting value and expresses it as a percentage. Change divided by starting value times 100 equals percentage change. Let's go back to the week 1 numbers to see who really was the biggest loser. This time we're going to compare the change in weight to the starting weight to see if this makes the contest a little more fair. For Maurice, the change in weight is the starting weight minus the ending weight, which was 436 minus 423, giving us a weight change of 13 pounds. The formula for the percentage change is the change divided by the starting weight times 100. To get Maurice's percentage change in weight, we take 436 minus 423 divided by 436 times 100. That equals 13 divided by 436 times 100, which equals 0.0298 times 100, which equals 2.98%. Maurice's percentage change in weight was 2.98%. We already know Ryan's change in weight. It was the starting weight of 330 minus the ending weight of 311, which equals 19 pounds weight change. The percentage change formula is going to be the change divided by the starting weight times 100. To find Ryan's percentage change in weight, we take 330 minus 311 divided by 330 and multiply it times 100. That gives us 19, the weight change, divided by 330, the starting weight, times 100. That's equal to 0.0575 times 100, or a percentage change in weight of 5.75%. Kelly Min's weight change in week 1 was her starting weight minus her ending weight, which was 242 minus 227, giving us a weight change of 15 pounds. Again, the percentage change formula takes that weight change, divides it by the starting weight, and multiplies it by 100. To find the percentage change in Kelly Min's weight in week 1, we take 242 minus 227, the change in weight, divide it by 242, the starting weight, multiply that by 100. That gives us 15 divided by 242 times 100, which is equal to 0.619 times 100, or 6.19%. Kelly Min's percentage change in weight was 6.19%. Finally, we need to calculate Lisa's change in weight during week 1. The change in Lisa's weight was her starting weight minus her ending weight, or 236 minus 226, which gives us a 10-pound weight change. The percentage change formula is that change divided by her starting weight times 100. To calculate Lisa's percentage change in weight, we take 236 minus 226 divided by the starting weight of 226 times 100. That gives us 10 divided by 236 times 100, which is equal to 0.0423 times 100, or 4.23%. Lisa's percentage change in weight was 4.23%. Looking at our results when we take starting weight into account, it turns out that Ryan wasn't the biggest loser after all. The biggest loser that first week was Kelly Min. If we're only interested in the total pounds lost, Ryan won. When we make the game more fair by comparing pounds lost to the starting weight, the game changes and Kelly Min wins. Wrapping up, change versus percentage change. Change is a number that shows you the difference between two values, like the starting value and the ending value. It is calculated as starting value minus ending value equals change. You'll often see change used as a difference between two values in a period of time. How much taller is John this year than he was last year? How many more widgets did we produce this year than last year? How many more students are attending this school than last year? Percentage change is a number that compares the change in two values to a starting value. It is calculated as starting value minus ending value divided by starting value times 100. That gives you the percentage change. When do you use percentage change? You usually use percentage change when you're comparing the changes experienced by two different people, countries, firms, etc. Percentage change allows you to compare the changes even when the people, countries, firms, etc. are very different to begin with. So, who really was the biggest loser? The table on the next page gives the starting weights and ending weights for all 12 contestants on Season 1 of The Biggest Loser. Find out who would have won if the producers had stuck to the most weight loss rule, and who did win using the greatest percentage change rule.